Hi everyone, Christina here. Welcome to another video at my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use these vinyl outline stickers in two different ways. These are from Crazy Creations and I'm using the Stacked Cupcakes stickers. So I'm also going to be using another product from Crazy Creations called Silk Microfine Glitter Paper. And it's super glittery, super fine glitter on there, and it's so sparkly. And it's really cool because you can do a bunch of different things with this glitter paper. So that's the first one I'm going to show you how to use. So you peel off the vinyl outline sticker, and you'd think they'd be pretty delicate, but they're actually pretty sturdy. They're not going to really tear on you unless you really start pulling and tugging on it. So I'm placing it down on my work surface with the sticky side up, because then it kind of snaps back to its original shape. And then I will burnish that glitter paper. It mentions on the packaging to burnish or rub the glitter paper with your fingers prior to using. So I didn't want to use my fingertips, so I just used a bone folder. But just anything to really press all that glitter into the paper to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And then I pressed it down onto that outline sticker with the glitter face down. And then you have that sticker applied perfectly. I also went over that with my bone folder one more time to both smooth down the glitter again and also make sure that sticker was applied really well onto the glitter paper. So the thing that's cool about this glitter paper is you can use alcohol markers on top of it. And this technique's been around for quite a while. I remember seeing some friends do it a few years ago, but I really never tried it until now, and it's kind of a cool technique, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and color the stack of cupcakes using 3 different colors for the frosting. I'm going to do the top in pink, the center cupcake with green, and then the bottom cupcake with purple. And I'm basically coloring it the same as if I was to be coloring on regular paper. However, I am sort of dabbing the marker a little bit more than regularly coloring or drawing on the paper. You can just rub across it. It's not going to bother your marker. It's not going to ruin the tips of your Copics. But I just didn't like how it felt. As kind of you could kind of feel the grit of the glitter as you're coloring, and I just didn't like that feeling. So I tended to dab the marker more than draw across and kind of blend. But either way, it worked out great because the glitter particles on top sitting on the top layer of the paper, they sort of disguise any blending issues you might have. So if you're new to Copic markers and you just want to try something that is easy, but it's a fun way to use your markers, you might try coloring on top of glitter paper. I have seen this done when you make your own glitter paper. You do have to use some of that really microfine glitter to do it, but you can make your own glitter paper as well. And I think Jennifer McGuire has a video on that on her YouTube channel from a couple years ago. So I just kept blending that in, and this pink cupcake took a little bit longer just because it has a larger surface area. So then I moved on to green, and with this set of colors, I just used the darkest color right at the bottom edge of that top cupcake, and then used the middle color to extend down a little bit. And then eventually I take that lightest color and just fill out the rest. These green colors blended really easily, and I didn't need to go over it like I did with the pink. And the last color set, like I mentioned, is purple. So I'm just going to do the same order of things as I did with the green. Starting with the darkest color, which is V17, just dabbing that on at that top edge. And then I'll take the middle color, which is V15, and kind of dab that over that center area. And then I'll take the lightest shade, which is V01, and finish off that coloring. Now these colors are very contrasting, really wide apart in the spectrum of things, but the glitter really helps with that blending and it makes it look really cool. So after I did the coloring on the top of the cupcakes, I did want to color the cupcake wrappers, and I thought it would be kind of fun to do a black and white stripe sort of type deal. So I used some different colors of cool gray, and I started by coloring the areas that I would consider white in the stripe. I just colored those with a really light gray pattern. So I started with C4 and then went to C2 and then C0, and it just gives it just enough color to show that it's been colored in. And after I did that, I moved on to the darker shades, and I used C4, C6, and C9. And I used kind of the same pattern that I did on the lighter gray, where I started with the darkest color, went to the medium color just to extend that out, and then used the lightest of those 3 shades to fill in the center area of this stripe. So the last thing to do for coloring the stack of cupcakes was to finish off the candle and the little flame at the top. So I thought it would be kind of fun to create the candle with the same purple tones that I used before. So I colored that in and then added Y15 and YR15 to color in that flame. So I used my scissors and just cut out this shape really carefully, just right up against that edge. And then I had my glitter Copic colored cupcakes all figured out. So now I'm going to show you another way to use these outline stickers, and that's with watercoloring with distress markers. And this is a really cool technique. It's great if you are brand new with distress markers and you're not getting the best results that you'd like, because it's going to be more forgiving. You're not going to have to worry about going outside of lines or anything like that. It's going to be super, super simple and easy to do this. I'm going to be using the same color combination that I used on the previous cupcake stack, where I have the top cupcake in red or pinks, the middle in green, and then the bottom in purple. So I'm starting out with 2 colors. I'm using Fired Brick and Worn Lipstick, and I colored the dark shade and the lighter shade straight onto this watercolor paper. By the way, I'm using some Strathmore cold press water paper. And then I'm taking this Faber-Castell Deluxe water brush and just kind of rubbing it in circles, trying to get those colors moving. This is the same way I'm going to be coloring the rest of the cupcake stack. Just trying to get those colors to blend in. And after you've kind of blended them out, if you need to add a little more color, you can add more color on top. The best way to do that would be to let it dry and then come in with more color. I didn't do that. I just went ahead and added the color, but it didn't add too much. If you want to add more than that, you'll want to let it dry first, and then you can color on top again. So I'm just going to let this kind of play while I'm coloring here. And I wanted to tell you guys something really important. Some of you may have noticed online recently, a lot of people are having their social media channels hacked. So hackers are getting in and stealing passwords and going on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. It's super, super sad. And some of it can be prevented. So I wanted to just let you guys know that if you have an email account associated with each of those social media channels, your Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, make sure that email is, as locked down as possible. I would really recommend getting a Gmail email address, only because Gmail offers 2-step verification, where if anyone tries to log into your account, you can have it send a text message to your cell phone. So the person who is logging in has to have possession of your cell phone in order to access your email account, or even your YouTube account. Like your YouTube channel has a Google Plus account associated with it. So you would have to use that same Google login. So it's a really great idea to have a really secure email address for all of those social media channels, just to prevent anything that might happen. Because if a hacker was to have access to your email, they can go into Instagram, for example, and request a new password reset. And then they can see that email in your inbox and go and reset your password before you can do it. And they can completely take over your account. So just to be super, super careful, I don't want to be like doomsday, like, oh, you must go do this or things will, the world will end. It's not, super, it's not like that bad. But at the same time, it is really devastating when you've added so many photos to your Instagram and you've been sharing that with so many people. It's a really, really bad situation to try to have that access granted back to you after it's been hacked. So just a warning to you guys to go ahead and do that. Change your passwords. Never use the same password for multiple websites. I know that can be a hassle sometimes, but you really want to have separate passwords. Okay, so enough of that. We have our cupcakes here. I just want to show you guys some different examples of how you can use these outline stickers. You can color glitter paper with Copic markers, or you can use watercolor or other coloring mediums over the top of these stickers. Another cool thing is with the watercoloring, you can peel up that black vinyl sticker and then you have the white area protected underneath. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you guys on Friday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching today's video. On screen are my 3 most recent card videos. They were a while ago because I took a little break, but I hope you guys enjoyed them anyway. And you can click on those and it will go directly to those videos. Or if you're on a mobile device and you're unable to click on annotations, check out the info area. The links are below and you can link over to all of those videos. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel up in the top corner, and you can also visit my blog at kwarnerdesign.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.